Hi, I'm Brian K. Smith, the Human Potential Specialist, coming to you today with another MCU Voice Black Not Blind moment. In today's Black Not Blind moment, we do a part 2, that's right, a follow-up to my series on films, and this time we're still going to deal with the film Me, Myself, and Irene. And in this segment, I want to talk specifically about the relationship between Jim Carrey's character and his 3 black children. That's right. Well, they're not really his children. If you've been following the film, or if you've seen the film, then you know they're not his children. They're a product of an affair that his white wife had with the black chauffeur, who happened to both be members of Mensa. That's right, the brain trust, Mensa. This comes out later in the story, and it's pivotal to what we're discussing. So in this case, Jim, the police officer, his character, he's unable to deal with the fact that his wife has left him for another man, particularly a black man. Now, in this film, we recognize that not only did his wife leave him for another man, that man also knew those 3 children were his, yet he left them. So we deal with this issue that the black father is an absentee father. That in this film, his whole purpose of being in the film is to meet Jim Carrey's wife, sleep with her, and then get her to run off and he leave his children. How irresponsible is that of him? Now, the movie goes on further to say, yeah, well, Jim's a good guy. Jim's character's name is Charlie. Charlie raises those 3 black kids as if they are his own. They love him. And as smart as they are, because through the film they prove to be geniuses, they don't think a second about the fact that their father's white and they're black. Now, I want you to think about that. Charlie, that's Jim Carrey's character, has a problem that he does not recognize and doesn't want to deal with. And part of his problem is he doesn't like a black man. Now, rightfully so, the black man took his wife. We can debate that. She left on her own. She wasn't kidnapped. But I digress. His problem is the black man. Yet, he now raises 3 black men. And he raises those 3 black men to love him more than they love or want to know about their father, even though their father is absent. It's a real interesting dynamic, and unfortunately one that Hollywood puts out far too often. The irresponsible black man and the white male savior who swoops in and takes care of the little black kids when their black fathers don't want them. Now, I don't want to come down too hard on this film, although it does deserve to be come down on. There's some racial moments in there that I think are really ridiculous. They're exaggerated. They feed into every type of stereotype. However, there's a silver lining in everything. I think we ought to watch this film. I think we ought to discuss the issues that it brings up. And once we can do that, we can talk about police brutality, we can talk about infidelity, we can talk about race relations, we can talk about socioeconomic biases, we can talk about standardized tests, we can talk about the stereotypes against black males. There's a whole lot we can use this film for. For those of us who are scared to talk about real issues, then I say we look to films like Me, Myself, and Irene to help us digest our own problems. Otherwise, we might have more problems. I'm Brian K. Smith, the Human Potential Specialist, coming to you with another MCU Voice Black Not Blind moment. Thank you.